this video, let's talk about the Chinese dramas to watch in June 2018. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where junky and good storytelling shares your thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. Before I start to talk about the Chinese dramas that will come out in June this year, let me first apologize for the video that I made last month about the dramas to watch in May. I talked about 3 dramas and 2 of them didn't come out. This is a common situation in Chinese drama land where a drama says, I am going to air on a particular day on a particular platform, and you realize when the time comes, it doesn't show up. So in May, we only actually see Summer's Desire came out on time. But the good news is the drama 脱身 lost in 1949, led by Chen Kun and Wan Qian, now has changed its schedule to June, so hopefully we're gonna see it for real this time on June 11th. As for Peace in Chang'an, I've heard a rumor that it's actually not bought by CCTV and nobody really knows when it's going to air. Apparently, this is one of those tactics that this production company have used before to kind of promote their work. That's really not a nice thing to do. I know about this company not being the best in terms of track record and reputation and other things. But since I'm not really an insider, I have no idea what actually they're doing. So I still hope this drama will come out relatively soon, whether it's on CCTV or other platforms. Now we're gonna talk about the dramas that will come out in June. Again, this is based on current schedule. Everything and anything can change as how things are in Chinese drama land. Chronologically, first one that I'm really interested in is going to come out on June 9th, and it's called Patriot. 爱国者. This is set in Japanese Sino-War, so Second World War China and the northeastern China. If you know a little bit about Asian modern history, you should know that that part of China, and including also Korea, was sort of some of the earliest places that got occupied by Japanese troops, and it has a long history of fighting against the invaders. So this story is set during that time in that geolocation. It's a 50 episodes long drama led by Tong Liya and Zhang Luyi. The first thing that encourages me is it's an actually original script. So it's not based on any books, it's actually a script creation. These things are rare these days in China. Most of the dramas, like 95% that you see today, are actually made based on existing materials. Not exactly the best thing for creative works. The second thing that I really look forward to this drama is the 2 leads. Both Zhang Luyi and Tong Liya, in my opinion, are very underrated actor and actress. In China, Tong Liya is very well known for her beauty, since her first day really. And she has been around for a long time, but for some reason she never really becomes ginormous in terms of how big a star she is. Similar to Zhang Luyi, who also has been working for a long time, and both of them actually have been in productions that are very idol drama-ish and very serious. So they've both worked in very different dramas. Luckily, I think neither of them have been completely pinned down in terms of what type of roles they can play. I mean, when you think about Tong Liya, she actually was the second lead in Gong, one of the really popular Chinese period dramas many years back that really made Yang Mi big and famous. But now, many years later, when you look at these 2 actresses, they are actually occupying extremely different niche and almost becoming different actors in people's opinion. I have always loved Tong Liya. I think she's very underrated. One reason being that she's too pretty, and sometimes that can act against you. Zhang Luyi is also a very capable actor, and also he has been in very, very different productions. So I actually really look forward to this drama in particular, because historically there were a lot of heroic stories, national heroes that came out of that period and the geolocation. This drama will be referring to a lot of that, and there will be espionage, there will be wars, underground fighting. Very interesting. Although I do worry a little bit because its theme is kind of clashing with Lost in 1949, although that is a more strictly conspiracy and spy drama, as opposed to Patriot that would also contain war part. Hopefully neither of those dramas gets shifted again because of this sort of really close airing schedule. The second drama in June I will check out, and I know a lot of my viewers will definitely check out, is Legend of Fuyao. Finally, it's here. I've been talking about this drama for a long time, since its filming last year, actually around June. So a year later, now it's set to air on June 18th. Now this is the current schedule, it could change, and it's very likely to change in my opinion. But let's hope it will happen in June or very soon. This drama is led by Yang Mi and Ruan Jingtian, another fantasy IP drama based on existing books. In many ways, I think people are comparing this to Tamao's A Peach Blossom that came out last year because it has almost the same kind of makeup, an IP existing novel, a fantasy novel led by Yang Mi, and all the supporting actors are mostly coming from her signed artist and her agency. And then you have a male lead actor who comes from Taiwan, exactly like how Zhao Youting was. This seems to be Yang Mi's business strategy in the past few years, is that she leads a drama, or her second in command, like the most popular actress Di Li Ba, signed by her, lead a drama, and finding a male lead from Taiwan who was previously really famous, but now because of obviously newcomers show up every day in the industry, have come less sort of in the center frame. So the previous really veteran, really famous actors such as Vic Zhou, Zhao Youting, and now this time Ruan Jingtian. And then they pair these people up, and then all the supporting roles are basically taken care of by Yang Mi's company. Hopefully that will make it big. Tamao's A Peach Blossom is very successful. Flame's Daughter, not so successful, but same kind of business model, not this time Fuyao. So is this drama going to take off as well as Tamao's have done, or is it going to, fall? It is really hard to tell and really too early to tell, because these days in China, the TV drama market shifts so fast. It's literally within 1 year, people's taste or what is most interesting or what kind of things are allowed or what policy are put out there can change, which is really hard for TV productions, because usually as fast as you can do when you have a high money invested drama produced, it usually takes at least a year to finish all the post-productions and then put it on schedule and blah blah blah. And within that time, loads of unpredictable things can happen. Let's talk about Fan Bingbing's Ba Qing Zhuan. That's just completely wow. They're actually reshooting because of the male actor's scandal, or actually case in Australia. They have to actually reshoot everything with a male actor. And now Fan Bingbing's sort of fiance, boyfriend is taking that role. It's just, the whole thing is bonkers. What I'm trying to say is, these days it's just impossible for anyone to fully feel the pulse for the market and actually predict what's going to be big. So whether Fuyao is going to be one of those lucky ones or not so lucky ones, we'll see. Hopefully you won't be disappointed by your drama idols. The third drama actually only just announced its airing date. It's set on June the 25th, and it is 1001夜 Sweet Dreams. I've talked about this drama I think very briefly previously in some of my videos. It's led by Di Li Ba and Deng Lun. If this does air, and as well as Fuyao, then June's screen is again going to be occupied by Yang Mi and her major artist Di Li Ba. Just saying, hopefully that business plan works out for them. I actually hope this can be a good drama, because I haven't really seen a decent contemporary romantic drama coming out of China. And Di Li Ba hasn't been in a contemporary drama for a while. She has been in a lot of period dramas, so I actually really look forward to this one. This is about dreams, about the two people entering each other's dreams. This is also quite long, 45 episodes. That's one bad signal I get for contemporary dramas, especially romantic dramas. Because in my opinion, unless you're doing a big fantastical historical period drama that you go over 50 episodes, usually for contemporary drama, if it's like romantic contemporary 21st century setting, anything that goes over 30 has the potential problem being really draggy. But I still think I would check out this drama when it airs, if it does air on June the 25th. These days for Chinese dramas, unless the dramas are produced by a few very excellent companies or having a few actors and actresses that I know who would not jeopardize their own reputation for going into things that are not good enough, I am always extremely cautious about what I should anticipate. Obviously, there are always more dramas that will air in June than the ones that I talk about. And if there are particular dramas that you're really interested in, you've heard news about, and you really want to see them, do let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.